We begin in Israel, where hundreds of thousands of people have rallied against the government's plans to change the judiciary. They want Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to scrap his campaign to curtail some of the Supreme Court's powers. The Knesset is due to vote on the proposed government bill on Monday. About 10,000 military reservists say they're suspending voluntary service in opposition to the policy.
I'm here because the extremists are trying to change our regime. They got into power and they are trying to make us a weak democracy.
I came here to protest everything that is happening in the state of Israel. I think the situation requires all of us to stand up. Democracy and humanism are being eroded on a daily basis by politicians, religious figures and leaders of communities in the country. And we need to do something about it. We need to say enough is enough.
Mohammed Jamjoom has more now from Tel Aviv.
All of the protesters that are out this evening in Tel Aviv are opposed to the very controversial plans of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to try and overhaul the judiciary of Israel. This is the 29th week of protests. There is a massive amount of people here already, and it's expected the numbers will only grow. And this is not the only demonstration that's taken place today. There have been at least 12 other demonstrations throughout the country, including tens of thousands of people that were marching from Tel Aviv, making their way to the Knesset in West Jerusalem, where they will demonstrate against the debate that is scheduled to start Sunday on the potential passage of a very controversial bill that would see, critics say, the oversight powers of the Supreme Court weakened substantially if it were to pass. Now, Prime Minister Netanyahu says he is committed to continue with these plans, and that once this bill passes, he will then step back and try to seek compromise with opposition parties. But that's not good enough for the thousands upon thousands of people that are out across Israel who say that this is a real threat to democracy, and that if these plans are put in place, it will take Israel away from democracy and put it on a road to autocracy. Mohammed, Jamjoom, Jazeera, Tel Aviv.